Hey guys, what's up? Today in the Brick Lab we're going to be traveling to the City of Stiix and the set of one of my scrapped animations. So back in 2016, I made a short little animation called The Dark Samurai for a Ninjago contest on Rubricable, and it's basically the ninja defending a temple that contains the golden armor from a character called the Dark Samurai. But the opening scene for that animation was actually supposed to be Ronin's pawn shop, and it was basically going to start with the Dark Samurai stealing the map from Ronin's pawn shop, and then the ninja chasing him all over Ninjago, eventually ending up at the temple where they have the battle. Obviously, it was a pretty involved story, and that entire plot would definitely have not fit inside of a minute, so for time constraints I basically just cut out that opening scene and everything else. But I had already built the set that I was going to use for that animation, and you know, after so many years of it just sitting around collecting dust, I figured it would be fun to just go ahead and take a look at some of that. And basically I turned that City of Stiix set into basically a small village of sticks, with the main building being, of course, Ronin's pawn shop, which I changed up a little bit for the purpose of the animation. You can see basically we have this little crate out front with the Zammer spheres. That was basically just supposed to represent some of the worthless things that Ronin sells. You can see here basically I also added in windows from the Temple of Light to the front of the shop here, moved the Ronin's pawn shop sign down to the front here so that it's on the outside. Then taking a look at the back, basically all the action was actually going to happen in front of the pawn shop, so I didn't really bother putting too much effort into the shop here. Basically you can see I jammed all the stuff here just to sort of form a backdrop so that if you're looking in it kind of looks like the shop is a little more populated than it is. And moving up to the second level here, you can see what I call Ronin's office. I'm not sure what the actual version of it is, but I think this is where he goes over his bookkeeping. As you can see, there's a little glass here, a little bottle in the back, and if you pull the little button here, it's actually a trapdoor that'll send the minifigure plummeting to the ground below. Why he would put that in his own shop, I have no idea, but there it is. So this building is basically what used to be the roof of Ronin's pawn shop, and you can see there's actually a Zammer sphere launcher at the top that you used in the actual set to launch spheres at either the ghosts or the ninjas, depending on who is firing the cannon. But there is also a little map of Ninjago here. I think in this actual set this is supposed to represent the scroll of Irjitsu, but yeah, that's Ninjago, so I'm not really sure what the set designers were going with there. And then the rest of the builds were really nothing too fancy. Basically, I just left them as they were, only I detached them from the rest of the City of Stiix set just so that I could toss them in the background as like additional little buildings, just to kind of make the city seem a little more dense and a little more built up than it actually was. The last main building we have here is going to be the actual main floor of the City of Stiix build. Basically, I just took all the pieces that I didn't use in the Ronin's pawn shop build, put them into this little wall assembly here, and then just plugged it in straight on the back. There was like zero effort put into this thing at all. But again, this was going to be something in the background, so it doesn't really matter. And I guess there's a little animation tip for you. Don't waste your time on things that aren't going to really be important in the final cut. Or maybe that's a terrible lesson, I don't know. And as a really quick side note, one of the coolest features that I really loved about this build was the doors here. You basically turn a little knob on the back and they slide open and closed. It's kind of a cool feature for like a hidden smuggler's cave, but at the same time it's also not a hidden smuggler's cave, because obviously even when these rock faces are shut, you can still see inside and see whatever Ronin's trying to hide inside. So not exactly sure what the purpose was on those. And then for the purpose of filming this video, I actually just threw in this little build here. I did not have it in 2016. In fact, if it looks familiar, it's because it's from the Cole Legacy Battle Pack from earlier this year. Basically, I just threw it in for a little extra decoration while I'm filming. Although, if you are going to use the City of Stiix set to make a custom City of Stiix, there you go. There's a little extra building you could use for yourself. Yeah, basically I really don't have anything too much else to say about this. It's really simple. I didn't really add anything original to this build, but if you need some ideas for some background scenery for your own Ninjago custom seasons or custom animations, there you go. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and do all that other good stuff. And if you want to see more of my content, please feel free to check out the other videos on my channel. And if there's something you want to see me build, feel free to leave a comment in the comments section below, and I will see what I can do. Again, that's all I have for you guys today, so I will see you next time.